Welcome to the Stepmom Side with Alicia Crasco, the podcast for stepmoms ready to create the life they want and one they actually have a say in. Here we talk all things stepmom life and just a little bit more. Leave the superficial conversations at the door and get ready for perspective shifts and actionable advice to help you on your way to creating the life you want, one step at a time. Hi, Ashley. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, thank you. It's
I'm
about
excited to
time.
chat with you.
I'm so
I
excited.
know. I'm
Yeah.
okay, where do we start, right? Not that we've been talking for like half an hour already, but I'm like,
Yeah.
where do we start? So, my audience may or may not know you. Can you tell us where you live online? Who are you? What's your blended family dynamic?
Yes. So, we are a blended family of three 13-year-olds. I have one daughter, 13, well, 13, and then two twin stepsons, 13. And send help.
You're like in the thick of teenage years.
Yes, yeah. And like literally, like it feels like in this week it's just like school ends, camp starts, summer feelings, all the things. So we're just like in it. But yeah, we've been blended for 4.5 years.
Okay.
And we started as friends, so it was never meant to actually be dating. So that's where it's like a little bit of like it took extra muscle too because we both didn't want to date or anything, and then now we're like, oh, we have a family now.
Yeah.
So it's just spun from that, and then over time we were just doing a lot of communication in our family and like family meetings and trying to figure out and make it more intentional to blend better because I'd had a blended family before, and it was the dynamics in the house with the kids were not the issue. It was more just like co-parenting things and partnership. And so we just wanted to be more mindful. The kids were teens, and I wanted to ask more like, hey, what's going on? What would make you feel happier? What would make you feel better? What would make you feel at home? And they just started opening up. So we started to put a whole little product together.
Yeah, I love it. I like that you guys have like trust, growth, connection, actions, like fun ones. Like, because I do, like, if you're listening to this and you're like, what are they talking about? She has, actually, I'm gonna let you explain it because it's your product.
Oh yeah, it's a deck of, so we have a blended family deck. It's of 90 prompts. The mixture of those categories, so action, fun cards, takeaways, things like that, trust and growth. And it's more catered to like if you have a certain topic you want to work on as a family, growth, trust, etc. Or if it's like, let's just, mix match it up, or we need a fun activity to bond better. So things or activities that we always did as a family that just helped when you get to learn like your kids' new skills or your stepchildren's new skills or your partner's new skills within the family. And yeah, it was just all the symbols are actually like hand gestures and stuff because we solve everything in our house with rock, paper, scissors. So it was just very like intentional with that. And they're just meant to get to know your family deeper, know your kids, know your partner, grow as a family instead of just like the surface where we've all maybe been in our past generations too, and know your kids more.
I think that's great in the sense that it's not surface level anymore. Like there are like us reading through the questions. Like I have them right here. Let's see which
Oh.
one's going to be on top. I don't know. I was looking at them, so now I don't remember. But like, okay, this is action. What can we do to make you feel more appreciated in the family? But I like that it's a question that the other person has to respond to. And it's not like I'm
Mhm.
just thinking of the question. They're like, I'm not going to answer you because I actually don't like you right now, or
Yes.
I hate you, or things are
It
weird.
takes the pressure off. There's no
Yeah.
pressure with it. It's more just not that I like to say it as a game, but it is like for kids, it's less pressure than like, hey, we're gonna talk.
Yeah. No,
That's like
yeah.
telling your partner, like, we need to talk.
Because that's not
And no
like
one likes to
scary.
hear
Yeah.
that. So it's meant to be more, casual and fun. There's serious topics in there too. We always did them like dinner table. I say dinner table car rides because they're like facing
Mhm.
forward and before bed, just that quiet time if you want like one-on-one time too. But it was just getting them to open up more. I think growing up, I grew up in a blended family as well, and I just had wished now there myself that I maybe would have been asked more what was going on for me, especially as a teenager. It's just heavy enough in the world
Mhm.
that I think they're all handling so much, they're dealing with so much, they're going in between homes. We're not like we chose this, you guys didn't. I just wanted to be more mindful that they have feelings too and would like them to be a part of it all as well.
Yeah, and just getting to know them as a person because you had talked about
Mhm.
family meetings. Do you remember your first family meeting?
I do, because I think that's where the first question that really okay, so we weren't this was not like we didn't move in and I was like, we're having family meetings. We moved in and it was my daughter and I, and we moved into the house with the three guys.
So fun.
And so that was a lot, there in general, and very different personalities. And I remember at some point, I don't remember, maybe it was a couple months in, there was just tension and
Mhm.
like that elephant in the room. We all felt something was awkward. You could tell like the kids were just like angsty and like on each other. And so I think just Patrick and I were like, let's just meet and talk. Let's see what comes up. And I think one of the first things we asked them was, what would make you guys all feel better and like more at home here in this new dynamic? And it was funny because it was simple things that made them that we were like, oh, we can fix that.
Yeah.
And or we can adjust that. We can, work on that. And it was just wild that it just opened up such a change in them. We saw like even in the next couple of weeks, there was just like lightness that they all realized, oh, this is us all together. And to understand, I think we were really always talking to them about this kind of living situation was a little bit temporary. We knew we were moving in with them. Like I've never moved into a someone else's space. The boys never had anyone like living with them as well. Um, but this is temporary. We'll all have something soon together, new, so that it feels more like home as well.
Mhm.
But this, like, what can we do to make it best in this temporary position?
Yeah. I think that had to be really hard for them because it felt like you guys were intruders.
Mhm.
And
And
now
we
you,
felt like we lost our
yeah.
our
And now
girl
you guys are
space.
like
Like everyone
homely.
was
Yeah.
losing something, yeah.
And then
But
how do we
then
make that better? Yeah.
how do we make it better? Or how do we, and even still like, how do we acknowledge, just all of that? Is there a space where you guys can still, have some of the traditions you guys like to do? Or like if you like to wrestle in the living room, okay, still wrestle in the living room, but let's be mindful or whatever. Or if it's like Emery likes some like quiet time, me too.
Hmm.
Like, hey, we have this afternoon in the house together or whatever that looks like. But not even necessarily needing to force everyone to figure it out. Let's just figure out how to, compromise in things too.
Yeah. I think that's important. How to compromise. And also, we don't have to figure out everything today. Let's
No.
do
Oh gosh,
little
no.
things
Yeah.
because you just burn out trying to do everything at
Yeah.
once.
And you're trying to fix for everybody. Like you can't just flip a switch and everything's
And not
and
everyone's
blending
going to be
family is
happy.
not easy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And not
Yeah.
everyone's going to be happy because if you change this
No.
for that person, now this other
Yeah.
one's not liking it, or
Yeah.
whatever, vice versa, or you've got 2v1 or 3v you guys, and it's just like,
Hmm.
what are we doing? I
Yeah.
remember our first family meeting, I wanted to puke because we were doing like house expectations,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh no. This is not going to be good. Like, I'm going to
Hmm.
vomit. Like, these kids are going to be terrible. They're going to be like, we hate her. She's the reason why all this
Yeah.
stuff is changing. And I was like, please don't make me do this meeting. And my husband was like,
Yeah.
ma'am, get over
Yes.
here. You are doing this.
Yeah.
And guess what? I survived, but I was like,
Mhm.
oh, but it gets easier. And I
It
think
does.
the blended and bond cards are that much more helpful because then you have this card, people can read it, they can listen to it, somebody reads it, whatever. But everyone processes differently. And I think
Yes.
that's something that was my key takeaway from like our first meeting was because
Mhm.
I already knew what the meeting was going to be about. So I had already like digested it and chewed on it for way longer than I should have and like overanalyzed every single angle where it was
The
their
kids didn't
first
know.
time. Yeah.
Hmm.
And so I was like, okay, give me your answer.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah. You're like, well, wait a minute.
yeah, they're like, I need to process this. And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I
Yeah.
didn't say that, but
No, I
like,
get it though. Yeah. You're like, no,
like,
we're
let's
here now.
go. Yeah, 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 right. Yeah. And so they aren't answering, and I can just sit there. But my husband was
Mhm.
like, well, what do you think? What do you think? And I'm like, give them a second to process because you
Yeah.
can see the hamster running, right? And it's
Hmm.
just like, oh, yeah, obviously I'm a stepmom and I've thought about this from like angle A through Z and
Yeah.
can give you an answer for everything. But yeah, I think it's great to make space for everyone to have like, okay, this is what would make me feel comfortable. These are my
Hmm.
ideas as far as expectations. Here's what I would like. And a lot of the things that I thought the kids are going to say or ask for or do was a lot less severe than what I thought it was going to
Yeah.
be.
I feel like it's really common where we
Mhm.
probably, because we're adults, we're overthinking, oh, it must mean this, or they're going to respond this way, or they're going to need something bigger than what I'm thinking. And at the end of the day, they're simplifying everything. They just have to like say it, it's just
Yeah.
heavy for them to have to even bring it up, where it's like, oh, can I take that pressure off? Just tell me, like, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
How can I help? Like, where can I step in for you as a better, step parent? I've asked the kids often, like, what can I do better as a parent for you? How can I show up, better? Which is terrifying to ask stuff like that.
It is so
But
terrifying.
I would rather get that out and know that on the end of that awkward conversation, we grew. I
Mhm.
learned something about you, you learned something about me. Maybe I heard something that I need to swallow, as my own, like something prideful or something that they needed to, like, oh, I really didn't need her to do anything different or whatever that is. We've had a lot of discussion, especially around like chores.
Oh, tell me, go on, go on.
Just like that was the hardest. Fun fact, when we were figuring out chores, I threw all of the tasks that we knew all these kids could do. They're all very independent, really great, really responsible. And I was like, I'm throwing all of these. I threw it into Chat GPT with their schedule at the time, with like how they work. So I was like, help me. Like how to make it even, fair, something that rotates easily so that no one could come back and be like, well, that's not fair. Like so and so doesn't have this or that. And that was such a magical help because I was like, yes, like I couldn't figure it out and I just didn't want it to feel unfair,
Mhm.
especially with something that's like a general household tasks or
Mhm.
whatever. So now we have a lovely chore rotation that they all hate the same things, but they know it rotates. So every week they get it. Every 2 weeks or something, it comes back up. But it feels they all like go through that trauma together.
Start saving for college. I mean, start saving for therapy.
Yes. They all hate the kitchen duty week.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And is it just weekly? Like, how often do you guys rotate?
We rotate every Monday so that they finish up at like
Okay,
Sunday. So Monday mornings I like change it to the next week. And so
okay,
whoever there's some tasks that are needed, to check in on every day. And some are like, we'll have a big chore day on Fridays or Saturdays.
okay.
Everybody do your chores, check them off, who has Remy, all those things.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
then
Well, I
next.
like
And they
Remy
all
too.
know I'm like, it's funny. We have one of the boys always like he's the most I know all the kids hate the kitchen duty. He tells me every 3 weeks how much he hates. And he's like, I just don't think anyone else has to do this. I said, no, next week your brother does, and then next week Emery does. Like you just don't realize it because you're not doing it. And he hates it too, but he doesn't complain about it. I'm like, I know you all hate it. He's like, oh, who does like to do kitchen duties? I'm like, nobody, but it has
No
to be done.
one. Yeah, I don't even like it. I do like
No.
the after effect, but I don't like doing it. Like I
Yeah.
do love, I don't know, like there's something about the kitchen just being sparkly clean that is just
Oh.
like
The
soothing to me.
the cleaner my counters and kitchen are, the happier.
All right. And there's like a direct correlation with your
There's a
mental health.
direct correlation.
Okay,
And
so
like if it's like wiped down.
listen, okay. So let me ask you this. I think that you're going to agree, but let me just ask you before I
Yeah.
say what I think. When I say to you, like if you're at my house, pretend that we live
Mhm.
together, you're not just a guest.
Mhm.
Um, the dishes duties, like, okay, it's your turn tonight to do the dishes. Like, what does that include for you?
Oh, I love this. Dish duty means cleaning them all, putting them away or a dishwasher, running it, and wiping down all of the counters and the faucets.
How did you know I was going to say that?
Because what it's not is dish done.
Yeah. Like the rest of the kitchen, like,
The handle on the fridge.
ma'am. Yeah, can we wipe down the microwave too? Like, can we wipe down
Yes.
like can we wipe down the table?
Yes.
Can we like do you see that there are do you see the smear marks? Do you see the crumbs? Does that make us crazy? We might be crazy people. I mean, we are
It is
stepmoms.
funny. I'm like, I always think I do have like an issue. Like if the counters are wet, if there's little crumbs, like it just makes me so unsettled. I'm
Okay,
exposing some like unknown issue right now, OCD for sure.
totally.
But it's true. I think it's just because then it's like once that is all clean, I feel there's something that's complete. And then
Yeah.
that makes me feel I can rest. When
Yes.
that's not, it just feels like what is not done, something's not, finished.
Yeah. I completely
We're
agree.
having
And
therapy session right now.
we are totally in a therapy session. Thank you for coming and listening. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you have kitchen duties. Like what else?
Yeah.
What are the other rotations?
So now that we moved, we have like we have a basement level, main level, and then the upper. So I really divided it up between the kids. So someone always has the main like floors and stairs, dusting, and
Mhm.
vacuuming. Basement, same thing. And then we do have like there's three bathrooms technically, so they each rotate a bathroom.
Okay.
One of the boys has a room in the basement, so he always has the basement bathroom.
Mhm.
And then the other two rotate the other ones. So I was truly like, I want to make it fair. There's enough stuff around here that everyone,
Yeah.
can do it. And they have to do their own laundry. Their rooms, same thing. Like those are things that are every week for both of them or all of them. Like your room has to be clean, your laundry has to be done. You have to wash your own towels. Like
Mhm.
because we really were that was just extra weight of things that was on my plate or Patrick's plate where no, this you can learn you're 13 now, or they were doing it since like 11. Like, you have to take care of yourself. And like, yeah, if you didn't wash your towels, that's on you.
They're
And
not
it only
clean.
kicks them into remember, like, oh, I should have did that a little earlier. Like, I want to teach
Mhm.
them that sooner than later.
And time management skills,
Oh yeah, that's
right? Like
hard.
I should have
So
done that earlier, or like, damn, now need a clean towel. Did you
yeah.
I mean like, welcome to prison, guys. Welcome to our house. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I did feel really bad initially, like kind of coming into
Yeah.
the realm. And I've always, raised Emery very like we take care of these things, X, Y, Z. That's how you get to have free time and that's how you feel like less stress is if you just like do the things and have structure. Some structure, like some fun
That's
stuff too.
crazy. Go on.
And right, bizarre. And so I did feel really bad because the boys did have more like frat house living when we moved in. And I was like, what is this? What's the bedtime? And so when we started making the rules, initially I did feel
Mhm.
bad, but I also was like, this will be temporary. And I do know like kids thrive when they get that. So I only see like great things from them now. I know nobody likes a chore day, but they do it. There's no questions asked. Like they just know what needs to be done. They have structure. Hey, I gotta do homework before friends can come over after school. My chores need to be done before I can go out and like ride bikes. Like it's just like it taught them to be extra responsible and like let's prioritize home and self and body and then the extra things.
Mhm. I think it's important to note your custody schedule here, though, because people might
Oh
be like, "Oh,
yes.
wait, how are you managing this?"
So we have the boys full time. So
Hmm.
they're with us full time for like a year now. They used to be 50-50, and then my daughter still is 50-50. So she technically goes every Sunday. We rotate. But now in the summer, we have a lot of different things going on. Like her dad has some health stuff going on, so she'll be with us more too.
Hmm.
But it was actually interesting when we did first move in together, we were all 50-50. So there was this great space of we had time with the boys. We had time all together as a family with all five of us. Then we had time just with Emery. And then even Patrick and I had like 2 days, maybe every other week. That
Oh,
was
it's
so
amazing.
right. It was nice. And I think I'm really grateful we had that because it helped transition a lot because everybody got like a little bit of their own time and then, okay, let's test out this family time. Now that it's full time, obviously everyone's adapted because, we've grown into that, but it was a very big reality check of like, we don't have that, we don't
Hmm.
have those 2 days anymore.
Hmm.
There's always children. And it's still a little bit difficult and sometimes sad. Like I do still have like my daughter does still come and go and the boys are always here, but that has, positives and negatives on both sides too. Um, but yeah, they're all here now pretty much for the summer. So we are no more private, quiet areas. No
Yeah.
doors closed.
No, I hear you. But the transition to go from part-time or
Mhm.
every other or, 50-50 or whatever it is to full-time is a lot. I mean, because we were like that, and then my stepson moved in full-time.
Mhm.
And now like I have my daughter full time, like I always joke to my husband, I'm like, I didn't realize how good I had it like as a stepmom. Like
Yeah.
the kids were here like before, like they were part-time, like 50-50. But it was
Yeah.
like no one comes to get her. She's here all the
Yeah. I think
time.
you said that to me once too
Yeah.
on a call.
I didn't say that to you. Yeah.
I was like, it's so true.
It is so true. And it's like, oh, yeah. And then when you moved in full time, I don't know if you felt this, but I didn't have kids before I had
Mhm.
my stepkids. And
Mhm.
so maybe you didn't feel this, but I felt like once he moved in full time, I
Mhm.
felt like everyone was rooting for me to fail. And I
Mhm.
felt this immense pressure to like be the perfect stepmom, be the perfect wife, be the perfect mom.
Mhm.
Like, mind you, like I had just had my daughter like 4 months prior. And so, and my husband's gone half the week. And so then like, and he's in fall sports. And so it was like, make sure he's up and ready to like go to school. And at the time he couldn't drive. So I would drive him to the bus stop, or, I'd get him from practice. And I'd also have to have dinner ready to go. And so I did a lot of crock pot meals, to be honest with you, because I was just like, I need something that like I
And
can set
now,
and forget because I can't be making meals. But I felt like, and looking back, I'm like, that's so ridiculous. Like no one was rooting for me to fail, but I felt like
you
every meal
probably
has,
felt it.
yeah,
Yeah.
every meal has
Mhm.
to be home cooked. We, aren't gonna do fast food because, oh, look, see, she's feeding him fast
Yeah.
food. And like
Yeah.
the stigma that comes from that, right? And I was just
Mhm.
like, I was really hard on myself at that point, and
Yeah.
now I'm like, listen, the he's coming tomorrow, and
Yeah.
our like every I'm so excited. Our transition day routine, like when he would go to see his mom, he was here full time, but then every other weekend he would go see her. The transition routine was every night that he would come back, it would be a Sunday, we would always get Chinese food. Girl, like he
Mhm.
has been out of the house for 4 years. We still do that every time he comes
And
back.
he probably still wants that too.
Yeah, we still
Yeah.
get Chinese food. So he's coming back tomorrow and like he's bringing his girlfriend and I'm like, "Hey, can we you want to do I mean, I didn't say can we.
You
I'm
want to
like,
do
"You want to do
Chinese?
Chinese food?" Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Hell yeah." Like that's
Yeah.
just our thing and like even, like yeah, he comes back and that's just like the one constant like that's super easy and my husband's like, "What are we going to do for dinner
Mhm.
tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Nothing. They're getting back at like or they're coming in at like 11:30." So I'm like, "It'll be
Oh
lunch.
yeah.
Like we can just come and like have some snacks and then like or graze or whatever and then we'll do Chinese food for dinner." But it's interesting how you settle into like different routines, but
Mhm.
yeah, transitioning into full time was a lot, but I found it honestly so much easier.
Yeah, I think it is. I honestly feel like it's a two-part because
Yeah.
there's one, it's that transition of just like, whoa, there's a lot more now.
Yeah.
But there is like, honestly, my favorite thing is like, there's so much stability.
So much.
Like, there's way that's even why I'm like I'm really happy that Emery's been able to like spend longer times with us and not just every other week because especially in the summer like to build friendships and hang out and just
Yeah.
like have regular routines or what we do with her in the school year she always comes to our house after school because we're in the school district so she buses home and then her dad would just get her later. I love that she just always had the same landing spot every night. Like it wasn't a question. She didn't have to wonder who's picking me up when
Mhm.
and all of this. It's no, I always had here. And then, maybe schedule is different after that. Because I think that consistency and that a little bit of that normalcy is really good for them too. So if you can always find like small moments, it's good. But it
Yeah.
is a big shock as well. The grocery
Yeah.
bill is insane.
Yeah. Well, especially with teens, right? Like teen boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
twins.
Whenever we would have, yeah. The exact same age. Oh yeah. Whenever my stepson would have his friends over, I'm like, we literally just got stuff
Here's a
yesterday.
tip jar.
Like where, yeah, here's a contribution jar. The hell with the tips, like,
Yeah, yeah.
and you're working. Like, give me half your paycheck because it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's so expensive. But honestly, it's worth it. It to me, it's worth it because of the stability, because of the routine, because of the normalcy. Like just having this sounds crazy, but like having everyone under the same roof, everyone's on
Mhm.
the same page, the transitioning of like this house to that house, and especially if the houses are very different, like it's a lot. And then you don't have that. I mean, yes, there were times that I was like, damn, it would be really nice to just have some downtime, obviously before we had our daughter. It would
Yeah.
be really nice to like not have the kids here, knowing that in a few days they're going back to their mom's house, or then having her, I'm like, oh, yeah, he's gone at his mom's house, but we still have this one. We're
Yeah.
just
But
coming
there's also
together.
something I used to, especially when I was single parent, it was so different too, because I would get asked a lot, like, oh my gosh, you must really love when she's gone. I'm like, love and hate because
Mhm.
one, yeah, honestly, my free time was catching up on life,
Yeah.
doing all the household tasks, all the things that because when she was there, I was like, I'm here with you and I want to be like present. I would still do the things that I needed, but I wasn't like off floating around the world and just like having a blast. Like, no, I'm like catching up on tasks or household duties or random errands or things like that that are even just like me focused
Mhm.
and just like getting a breather because when they do come back, it's so different. So it was always funny when people would be like, oh my gosh, you must love the break. I'm like, I don't love the break. I need it because when you're also transitioning kids, I feel like there's a different mood too. Like you're like, okay, reset the house, get things back. Like it's not just like your kids are gone and then they come back. Like no, you're kind of catching back up with them. There's a transition for them when they come back that like coming off the high or down the high or whatever it is, where you have to be really like mentally prepared for it too in a better place instead of just like the chaos and then they come and you're like still chaos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And even the sense of like when my stepkids would go back and forth, our eating habits were different when they were here
Yeah.
versus like when they weren't. And I think that's something that we don't think about. I mean, like just you talking
Mhm.
about, it, I'm like, oh yeah, like I would stock different snacks if they were here versus like my husband and I
Yes.
aren't really snackers, or
Yeah.
like we will eat pretty much anything and we're pretty healthy eaters where they were sometimes not, or they wanted different things or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah. Now I'm like remembering, I'm like, oh yeah, the house would have to be stocked differently. But yeah,
Differently.
making sure that you are set for like when they come back
Yeah.
is, yeah, definitely important
Because it
because,
is there's a weird and I don't know if we call it guilt. There's something where I'm like, I don't like the kids to come back and feel, oh my gosh, they're not ready for me, or like, oh my
yes.
gosh, it doesn't feel like home. There is a feeling where I do like some things always complete before because it should feel like home still. Like I don't want you to feel like
Mhm.
you didn't exist and now like, okay, tomorrow I'll get all those things, then you like do.
Yeah.
I do want them to always come home to home. So there's a little bit of, is it guilt? I don't know what it is. I just like the house to be reset and like here you go, you're back.
Yeah.
Kind of
No, I
like a
understand that.
nothing changed while you were gone type feeling, but it's hard.
Yeah, I understand that sentiment. Like, just recently, because it's summertime, my daughter's hair gets
Mhm.
really tangly, like after swimming. Like, she has the hair that like gets crunchy from like chlorine
Yes.
pool. And so one of her girlfriends had a detangler, and so I was telling her about like what a detangling solution is, and she was like, "Can you get me
Mhm.
that?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Well, I didn't have anything like. That's the only thing I need to get from the store. Like, let me combine it with other stuff. So I'm like, over the next couple of days, I'm like, oh, let me get this on the list or that on the list. And she was like, hey, did you get that detangling solution? And I was like, no. But like, I was like, oh, so like speaking of the guilt, I was like, oh, I kind of feel bad about it. It's not that I've forgotten, it's that I'm like,
Yeah.
life has been happening and I've been doing all of
Yeah.
these other things. But if it was my stepkids and they were at the other house and they're like, hey, can you have this by the time I would get back? I'd be like, yeah, of course. Do you ever
Yeah.
feel that disconnect
Yeah.
either, like with Emery and the boys?
Yeah. I think I do. I like, oh, it is a really tough one. It's like you want everything to kind of be fair. But
Mhm.
also at the same time, there's different levels too. And I know each kid of ours, and any kid, but every kid is so different that I know like one thing means more to one person than it does for the other.
Mhm.
One could probably get away with not having, like, not really caring what's set up in the house. The other one maybe feels like, oh, I don't feel like I belong or they're not thinking about me. So I think it's really important of like knowing your kids and stepkids too, because they probably all won't react the same to one scenario. So it's knowing like, okay, I need a little more time with this one. I always try to check in with all of them a little bit. Like, hey, or if the boys do see their mom for a bit, I'm like, hey, how was that? Like, how was your time there? Or I asked my daughter, I'm like, what did you do with your dad this weekend? Is there anything you'd like to incorporate here? I'm also really big on actually both homes, especially when the boys were going back and forth. I loved to ask what they all loved to eat at the other house so that I
Yeah.
can try to do similar things here. Um,
My mom
my
makes
daughter,
it better, actually. Just
your mom makes it better.
kidding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the comment. Yeah. Okay. I got that once and I was like, never making
No.
that dish again.
No, yeah, this is the worst, right?
It
And
was
you're
in like
like,
the kindest way. It was
yeah,
definitely not meant harsh, but I was like, okay, I'm done.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
tried.
check, yeah,
Not my thing.
check, yeah,
But especially like my daughter, she's pickier eater. So when she would if I found something that was like new and working, I would either tell like her stepmom there or vice versa. She would tell me like, "Hey, I started making this meal and I'm just gonna eat it." I'm like, "Cool, thank you." Like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
so just kind of like getting to know them and like what they need or what is important to them. I think food is a big one for our family. Like they like to feel comfort in their meals, something familiar.
Mhm. Something you said earlier, I don't know why this just came back to my head, but you had asked the kids, like, how am I doing as a stepmom? Or like, how am I doing?
Mm,
I think
yeah.
that question is really, it's scary the first time you ask it. I ask it too.
Mhm.
Like, there's a lot of things that you've said that I'm like, oh, I do that too. Oh, I do that too. But it's scary, but I think it's so telling
Hmm. Yeah.
because you
I
don't know what they're
asked,
gonna say.
I don't know what to say. And actually, the first time I think I asked the three of them, I was recording for like, I was doing some fun little interviews for like just our page and stuff because it's cool to see like the kids' answers to like our life. And I asked, not even like, I didn't even think I was going to ask. It just like came up and I realized I was like recording. I was like, oh, this could go one in two ways. And it was funny because I think I asked both boys, what? Oh, is there anything? Yeah, I think I just said like how, oh, I said, what's your favorite thing that you and I like do? And I asked each boy, like, what's your favorite thing that you and I do like together is like our thing.
Yeah.
And the first one, he was like, I love cooking with you. He's the one that like likes to cook. And I was like, oh, awesome. Like in my heart, I was like, yes. And he's not the one that complains about kitchen duties. And then I asked the other son, and he was like, he's like, I love what we all do together. And like at first, I like took a little like, oh, is there nothing we do individually? But also, I think then he was like, oh no, like when we're going for ice cream or we'll do little one-offs. But at first, I got like, oh no, do I not do anything like that memorable?
Am
Because
I
I'm
that
forgetting
boring?
like yeah, and I know I'm like, is it? I'm kind of cool. But then it is realizing too, like in their world, the going for ice cream like is the fun thing. Or like they're not gonna be like, we have these long walks down the beach and like I truly got a teenage boy answer and I was like, oh, this is just very real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it also was happy to hear they both said that they didn't need anything changed. They liked, how this was and what we've been doing, which not getting more of an answer is like the cringe part for me. But I also was like, no, they were just fine, and that's
Mhm.
okay too. Like sometimes it doesn't have to be like roses and rainbows and butterflies. It sometimes can just be like, oh no, I'm doing really good right now.
Yeah. And I think that's hard to sit with as a stepmom because a lot of times I see, I absolutely did this too. So if you're listening and you're like, I do that, like, no shame, no judgment, because I did this too. But putting other people's, specifically your stepkids' validation as like a mark for your worth.
Oh yeah,
So freaking hard not to do. But
yeah.
if you can separate that, like
Mhm.
whatever they think of me is whatever they think of me, and that's not a reflection on me. I mean, in some cases it is, but like in the sense that like they're mad at you because they're on kitchen duty this week, like, okay.
Mhm. So I just had a conversation with them maybe a couple months ago, because I used to feel way heavier about like what they thought about me.
Yes.
And then maybe probably like 2 years, so like almost halfway in, I was like really still feeling like, oh my gosh, I hope they love me. I hope they like me. I hope they're having fun. And then I realized like, wait, that's exhausting.
It is.
And I don't even expect that out of like, my child every day. Like I know there's days I can tell how she greets me in the morning. If I get a word back, we're in a good space. If I get nothing, all right, we're gonna tread lightly on this one. But I remember saying there was a discussion I had to have with the boys recently, and I remember saying, like, look, guys, I'm willing to take one for the team. I actually don't care if you're gonna be mad at me for this. Just gonna lay it all out there. Because I also was like, at this point, what does it mean if you are mad at me? Tomorrow you're going to enjoy something we do, or down the road in a week will be fine, or whatever it is. But it's not like it's this heavy, long-lasting thing that determines their feeling for you for the rest of their life. It's just like they're also teenagers going through their moods. They're going to be mad, just like regular, with regular parents too. I hate to say regular, with
Mhm.
um, nuclear parents too. Um, like my daughter doesn't like me every other day, and that's
I don't like
fine.
me every day.
I don't like me every day.
It's fine. But they all know me, so it's okay.
I think I'm like, it's the dog that loves me every day.
Right? Yeah. Remy's always like, oh my gosh, Dusty's the same. She's like, hi.
Yes.
I gave her a bath
Hi.
this morning and like brushed out a bunch of snarls, and she was like, really don't like that. You know, she's doing that. I don't know if Remy does
Yes,
it. She just is like,
yes.
um, but then I like changed into an outfit to like see you, and she was like, "Hi, can you
Yeah.
snuggle me? Please snuggle me." It's like
It is the best
amnesia.
unconditional love. Yeah, I'm like, oh, she got mad. I think the other day she was trying to, I was talking to you, I was like, she was just trying to like be all over me. And I was like,
Yeah,
I need a minute. And then like 2 seconds later, she's like, I'm fine. Like, you're fine. I still love you. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't love that so much. You're not a teenager.
I know. Yeah, it's so great. But yeah, it is hard to get past that. Okay, they don't like me right now, or I just got an eye roll, or I got some sort of attitude. They hate me. I'm doomed. Our relationship is never going to be fine. Like, why am I here? It's hard not to spiral. And yeah, like when you said like 2 years in, you're like, whatever, it's okay. Because, and
Yeah,
here's something that I always say on coaching calls with stepmoms, like how they're treating you, or what they're saying to you, or what they're doing to you. You and I could switch places and they're going
same
to do the
thing.
exact same thing to me. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
it's like
100%.
it's not you, Ashley, the person.
It's
It's
the role, or it's like
totally, yeah, it's
the
totally the
elevate.
role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's you're
Yeah.
just the person that's there, like getting it. And
And I
the
try to
crazy,
remind them of like, we didn't look like this. This is all our first time here. Like, we have not all been in this family at this moment at these ages ever before. So let's figure this out together. You might be mad about some things. We might be like, bunkering down on some like discipline or something like that. But also like that's because you're getting older and like you need a little different rules or guidelines. And I always tell them like, I want you to be a great human. Like, I don't just want to let you like roam free. And then like, I want you to be a really great, respectable human when you go out there. So the things I'm doing, I'm always like, I'm not here to hurt you. It's the same thing I do when I tell my daughter to try a new food. I'm like, I truly am not like trying to like hurt you with this food. I just want to expand your palate. But it's the same thing. I'm like, I'm not doing this because I don't love you. I'm actually doing it because I love you.
Mhm.
And I know it's hard to, I was the same thing as a teen. I like hated anything my parents said. So.
So uncool. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So how much money have you spent on therapy? I'm just kidding. Like you've done really well. Like a lot of the things that you say, I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually really helpful.
So much therapy.
It's so good though. Like I
Mhm.
hate it there, but I love it there.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm learning as getting older. I love change and I love uncomfortable like
Mhm.
moments because I think between those two, that's literally the only time you see growth. If you stay the same and you don't work on something and you don't grow, you know,
You're stuck.
we're here for one world or one life. Like, let's,
Yeah.
be the best human you can be and do the best that you can for your family, your friends, your work, whatever that is.
Yeah. I love that mindset, especially in a blended family. If you're
Mhm.
just like throw caution into the wind, like whatever, be mad. Oh, you like me today? Great. You know what? We're gonna run with it. Like, let's do it.
You have to. You have to remove any personal feelings. If you are going into a blended family, remove any personal feeling that any child, stepchild will have back to you. It is not personal. It is literally, I've said to Patrick before, I'm like, they're actually right where they're supposed to be. Like, they're teenagers who
Yeah.
are not supposed to like be
Like us.
really extra, like, yeah. Like, they are actually just being 13-year-olds right now. So we just like let them be.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because I know you guys don't have kids together and you're probably not gonna have kids together. Do you feel like when did you get Remy?
We got Remy almost 3 years ago.
Okay. Do
Oh,
you
that was
feel
like
like
life-changing for us.
that's what I was gonna say. Do you feel like she's like the glue for you guys? Tell me.
We all say that.
Tell us.
All five of us say that. And because it was funny, Patrick was very excited with the idea of getting a dog. I
How did
was
it come
not.
about?
Oh, so he just was like, we should get a dog. And I was like, whoa, we still lived at the old house. We just like, we moved in. I was already like, this is a lot. There's boys. I'm still adapting. And he was like, no, I think it would be great. And I was like, I think I see it as another responsibility and like I can't
Literally.
like do that. So long story short, he was at a Quick Trip gas station, saw a flyer with her little face on it, and he sent me the picture. And at this point, like he had sent me a few pictures of dogs. And I was like, cute, cute, cute. Like, yeah, one day, one day. And he sent it to me. I was like, cute. And then like maybe 10 minutes later, he sends me the text thread with the woman who was like selling her. And I was like, shit. Can
Yeah.
I swear?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
I literally booked it home because the conversation was like, oh, I'll bring her by tonight. And I was like,
No, no,
you
no, no, no.
we have nothing. Like or I think it was like, I'll bring her by tomorrow. And I was like, we have nothing. We have no stuff. We've not had a dog. Nothing. And so I came home and we like kind of like breathed through it. And I was like, he's like, I saw her and I just, something really stuck out and spoke to me. I was like, okay, well, you already kind of committed to her. And she did this thing, like she wouldn't let us come meet her. She would only bring her by. And if it felt like a good vibe in our home, she would leave her. I was like, it's so much pressure. We went out that night, the night before, and went to like a shopping spree for dogs. Like literally at Petco,
Cute.
Googling what do we all need. And
How
the
old was
kids
she?
were all, what's that?
Oh, how old was she at the time?
She was maybe 6 weeks.
Okay. Oh, so she was like a puppy.
Just puppy. And the kids were all gone. I forget where they were. Yeah, I can't remember where they all were. They were gone somewhere. And we even agreed, we're like, we're not going to tell the kids yet. Like, let's get our, like, how we're going to do this. What's,
See
what
if
their
it even
responsibilities
works.
going to look like all the things. Yeah. So this dog comes, this woman's holding this dog, and she looks like wiped out. Like, I don't know, was she drugged or something? And I opened the door and I'm like, what is this? And she just like hands her to me and she just like melted into me and like just melted on me the whole night. And I was like, I think we're keeping her. So then we decided to keep her, and she was lovely. We went through a very long process of figuring out a name because we wanted to choose it. We didn't want to give it to the kids too much because I didn't want it to be like, I
I'm
chose
like,
the name or my
hmm
dog.
hmm
So we went through a lot of that. And I remember the day we never said anything to the kids. So like I think we had the dog for 4 days. And we're keeping this massive secret. The kids come home and we sit them down. We're like, hey guys, can we have a family meeting? And we're going to talk about
But now you're
something.
pros at family meetings, so it's fine. No one was nervous.
Yes, now it's like normal. They all thought we were having a baby.
No, stop. Tell me.
And we like recorded their reactions because I was just cracking up inside. I was like, God, no, like we both agreed, like we didn't want kids just because they were so grown that we were like to start over. It was just like going to be too much for us. And the way that they all thought, like, oh, you're having a baby? And I was like, oh, no, no. Oh, this will be easier.
Easier.
Merry Christmas or whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just like lost their minds. But Remy coming, she literally just came in the room. She's like, you talking about my
Yeah.
story?
Dusty's right down here too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let me grab her. Dusty, come here.
Baby, look.
Come here, puppy.
Do you want to see Dusty? Dusty
Come
looks
here.
like you.
Look at, yeah. Look, Remy looks like you.
Oh, look
Look.
at Dusty. Wait, look. Oh my God.
They're
Wait, I
like
want to
twins. Can I take our picture?
screenshot. Yes. Oh
Oh,
my God.
we have a little twins.
We have twins. Oh, you were talking about
Cute.
twins.
She has a bath today, so she's so soft.
Oh, but she has been like the way, oh, she's like, bye. The way the attention became Remy
Yeah.
instead of on all the moving parts and she did this or he did that, it like eased because she became like the everyone has a different voice when they walk into the house for her. They all
Yeah.
have little
That's so
nicknames.
cute.
And she's like learned their schedule.
Oh,
Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
who's coming and going. So she's kind of like, all right, so no Emery this week. Okay. Emery's back this week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So funny.
Um, but yeah, she was a really big glue to all of us because I think it became like something we all had together. Oh, look
She'll
at
just
Dust.
snuggle in. Yeah, she'll just stay here.
Yes.
If I pick her up, she
Oh,
just like, you're so sweet.
oh,
You want to like
Dusty.
eat up.
I know. And honestly, okay, so that's where it's funny because Patrick jokes now. He's like, you were the one that didn't want her. And her and I are like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just
Yeah.
didn't want her yet. Like it just felt like a lot to add to the
We
family. But
accelerated it. Yeah.
yes, yeah, we did it and we're here. And after we moved, it was even better just because it wasn't so much like in a little space.
Yeah.
But
Doing a good though.
how old is Dusty?
She is a little over a year. She's
Okay.
a year and 2 months and a few days. A year,
Oh,
2 months and 2 days, right? Here's a
oh my
cute puppy.
God.
You're so sweet.
You guys might be
I
twins.
know. Oh my gosh. My daughter wanted a dog for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
And she wanted a German Shepherd, and I had one growing up. I know. I had one growing up, and as a kid, amazing dog. So fun,
Yeah.
so like
Mhm.
run and play catch and like all of the things. As an adult, do you know how much fur they shed on the regular?
Yeah.
Man,
Mm-mm.
no. Thank you. And so, but like at the time, so my daughter's asked, we've had Dusty for a year. So I guess it would be like 4 years ago she started asking. So she would have been 3. Well, at that time she was
Mhm.
in like Paw Patrol and like
Oh yeah.
Chase is really great. And so whatever. But
Yeah.
my husband was like, yeah. And I'm like, we can get a different kind of dog that does all the things that a German Shepherd does, but doesn't
Yeah.
shed. Like that's what we should do. And at the time we had a cat who was long haired and he shed too. And I was just like, I don't want, like you said, one more thing, one more
To work.
responsibility, one more thing
Mm.
to, yeah, it's just, no. I already know that she's gonna fall on me. Like
Yeah.
it's, yeah,
It
no,
just
thank you.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really funny. So maybe towards the end of the school year, like the kids are just getting busy. They all have a certain like dedicated, we all have a day for Remy, like who makes sure she has fresh water, walks, all
I
that
love
stuff.
it. Yeah.
And but they like slack off towards the end of the school year. They forget and everything. So I literally and I was like, why am I only the one filling her water every day? Like you guys all wanted this dog and like love this dog, like take care of her. So I took a picture because they can do those, big like pouty eyes. So she was like pouty and I was like taking a picture and I sent it to the family chat and I was like, if you guys want to keep me alive, you should make sure to remember to give me fresh water in the morning.
I
So I used Remy. I was like,
love
no, girl, like
it.
she can't talk. I'll talk for her, but I'm not. But
That's
then they
so
instantly were like,
funny.
got
Oh
it.
my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
You should
Like,
make like a
don't forget.
little, like upload a little video of her like on TikTok, use a like do a voice recording, like download it and then like send it to them and be like, listen.
Yes. Yeah, I'm like, if you guys want this dog, I mean, I'm never gonna get rid of her because I
Yeah,
love her,
yeah.
but I'm always like, don't forget you have a responsibility. And if you love her so much, that you can't just love her in the fun times, like you gotta take care of her too.
Yeah.
I'm like, it takes
You-
2 seconds. Just take care of her.
Yeah. Are you her person?
I am her person, yeah.
Is there any
Yeah, she's
jealousy
all
about that?
no, I think Patrick's accepted it. I think he always craved that he would be yeah, I think he always craved like he would be, or he'll be like if he calls her to a room, but I'm in a different room, she like won't really budge. She's like, oh, you're with mom. And like I go to bed, she comes to bed. But they have their things too. He's home more for work, so they have their like daytime. But the second if I am home and she at a certain time of the day, she waits in our front window, like literally to like pull up,
So
sees my
sweet.
car, books over to the door, then it's like mom time. So she's like,
Oh,
Dad during the day, mom at night.
that's so cute. We had a
Yeah.
family meeting before we got her about like
Uh-huh.
responsibilities. Like, what does this look like? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, they have like a designated person, like when we were training her, whatever.
Mhm.
My daughter was like, it's gonna be me. And I was like, it will not
Hold
be.
up, in sync.
Yeah, 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 right. Yeah. So we have her, and my daughter is not her person. I am. And so she's like, Mom, she loves you more than me. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm the one that always feeds her. I'm the one that always takes care of her. I'm the one that
Mhm.
takes her outside to play, even though I don't want to take her outside to play. I have other things to do too. But
Yeah.
like you, like
You're
she,
her mom.
you
Like,
still have to like feed her. You still have to like give her water, like
yes.
all of the things. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, I know, but I
It's
want
and I think too,
mine.
I say like, and I don't know if it's this breed or maybe it's all dogs too, but like, what is that with wolves? They imprint on somebody or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
truly think that's what happened too, because I
yeah.
think
Mhm.
especially when she came and how I said like she just kind of melted and I just like cared for her. And there was a time she had a cone for something, I don't remember what it was, and she was
Getting
just having
sick.
a really rough time. I literally slept on the floor holding the crate, like with my hand in there to lay with her. And I keep telling Patrick, I'm like, it's those 3 nights laid on the floor with her.
Yeah, totally. She was like,
No one else
Mom.
was laying on the floor with
You
her.
cemented yourself in her life at that point.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I do want to be mindful of your time. I know we're like a little bit
Yeah.
over. So tell everyone, where can they find you online? What do you have
Yes.
going on? Like, tell me all the things.
Yes. You can find us on Instagram at the Blended Bond. We're on TikTok at Play Blended Bond because everything was getting and then at the website is blendedbond.com. You can order the decks. I have digital ones too. So I have one that launched in May for before the blend. So it's questions to ask like as you're dating with kids, couple to couple, like adult to adult, talking about
So
like
smart.
how
So smart.
finances change. what your parenting schedule like looks like. What would a typical week look like, with our families together, or if only one person has the child, like how does that change our dynamic? So just questions that were probing like really important things, and there's an activity kind of walking through like a scenario and just how to prepare better, like that good foundation before you actually all live together and move in together, or maybe even like before you introduce the kids too. And then I have one for single parents called Just Us. So it's really between parent and child or children, of their new transition, like what does life look for us now, this new normal, and then just
That's
the general
awesome.
decks.
I
Yeah,
love
and I do like some fun ones for Hollywood holidays. Like I have a free like Father's Day one, free Mother's Day one. Just little things, questions you can ask like at brunch with everybody, or just to get to know like your parents more, or etc. But you can find all that stuff there, blendedbond.com.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. It's been great chatting with you.
Yeah, it's been great chatting with you.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this week's episode. If anything was helpful or resonated with you, please share it on social media and tag me. I'm just at Alicia Crasco. And if you could leave a 5-star rating and a review while you're at it, that would also be really helpful. And if you find yourself struggling with your stepmom journey and you want a little bit more support without the hefty price tag of coaching, you might want to check out the Stepmom Side community, which is my own private community for stepmoms, where you get to connect with other stepmoms around the world and myself, where I hold weekly office hours and monthly group coaching. It's kind of like you have your own personal coach in your own back pocket. Again, without that hefty price tag. See you next week.